Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Marion and I do fashion DIY videos. This is my client Effie, who I made this dress for. It's a mermaid cut dress at the bottom, as you can see, and then it has puff sleeves. I did a tutorial on them before, and then the neckline is just like a boat neckline. So this is the dress we are doing today. If you're interested to see how it's cut and sewn, continue watching. Yeah, also subscribe and like the video. So to begin, I'll start with cutting the bodice. So with a fabric like this, the print placement, you might want to make sure that you have it like asymmetrical if that matters to you. If it doesn't, it's okay, but the way the prints are, they're big enough so that you can just place the right and left side to match. I did that with the skirt, but for the top, by the time I was cutting, I wasn't thinking about it, so I just folded enough for the bodice and I went ahead to cut out the bodice. For like kind of the boat neckline situation, you want to do 4 inches across the from the center front, and then going down 3 inches. That creates that nice boat neckline at the top. So moving on to the skirt, I'm just from the fold to the center front, I marked about 4 inches. Then I'm just matching the bodice waistline to the skirt waistline, going down to the hip. So this extra 4 inches that I've added from the center front will allow for that flare at the bottom, because you know there's a specific flare from the center front going from the center front, I guess. So to mark where that will start, that flare, you just mark the knee length of the skirt, then curve in the hip, and then I'm going to carve out that from the knee to the hemline on both sides to create that mermaid look. So there we have it. And then for the back pieces of the skirt, it's just going to be the same pattern, but adding some 1.5 inches to the center back for the zip allowance. So that's the skirt. I'm going to do the same for the back, but just add about 1.5 inches to the center back. So next it's going to be the sleeves, and I'm just going to cut two pieces first, 14 inches by 45 inches. Fold that in the middle. Then we're just going to create that line for the cap of the sleeve, just roughly, like eyeball the whole situation. And then we're going to cut out the lining for the sleeve as well as the rest of the dress. So we're going to cut for the rest of the dress. The lining is going to be similar to the main fabric that we cut, but for the sleeves we are not cutting the same size. This is going to be a regular fitted sleeve for the lining. So that's all the pieces. That's the sleeve with its lining, and then for the other pieces we've cut as well, we're going to have the linings as well. So to start, I'm doing the shoulder first, because doing the shoulder, especially when you're working with lining, doing the shoulders first is always nice, because next you do the neckline and you finish the neckline so well before doing the rest of the outfit. So you can open it up to the right side, place the right side of the main fabric to the right side of the lining, and then sew the neckline. Then of course you need to understitch that seam so that the fabric lies flat and doesn't show onto the right side, the lining fabric that is. So you can see the neckline looking neat. Then I'm going to just fold the sides and finish out the side seam. Decided to do this method where I just do both lining and fabric at once, because it's going to be easier when they want to maybe increase the size to go into the seam. Okay, so I put in a large seam allowance for that, because if you know when you grow bigger, you can just go in and increase the size in the side, whatever. Yeah, so do the side seams, and then we're going to do the sleeve next. Or yeah, put in the dots. We had dots on here, so you just put in the dots, and that's how it's looking. So we had dots in the front as well as the back. So this is the sleeve now. Mark notches on the fold it, and then mark notches on the cap and the bottom hem, and then you're going to make gathering stitches on the cap as well as the bottom. Gather those stitches until you have until they're the same size as the lining, and then you're going to connect both the lining and the main fabric together, starting with the bottom part of the sleeves, right sides kissing. Going to connect those, and then turn it to the right side and connect the gathers at the cap. So we're going to fold this to the right side. You can stitch the sides of the sleeve if you want, just so they stay in place, but it's not a necessary step at this point. And so you're going to gather the cap of the main sleeve and then connect it to the lining as well. So there we have it, the sleeve. We can just finish off the side seam of the sleeve and then attach it to the dress. So we're just going to attach it right there for both the sides. So moving on to the skirt, starting with the front pieces, we're going to attach like the center front seam all the way to the hemline. Do the same with the lining, then attach the lining to the main fabric through the hemline. So yeah, let's do that. So this is the front, center front seam. Same the two front pieces for the lining. Then we're going to attach these two at the hem. Right side spacing. So for the back pieces, I'm going to do the same, starting with the hemline. So right side skissing and then finish off the hemline. So after doing the same for both sides, we're going to attach the side seams. So I'm just going to put in the waist darts at the waistline of the skirt. These are very important, especially the back ones, and then we'll connect the bodice to the skirt and finish off with the zip. So you want to match the seams and the darts as you connect the bodice to the skirt. Yeah, then I'll just put on the zip, and that will be it for the dress. So this has been like quite a long video, so if you've been watching up till now, please subscribe. That's a longest time to be watching, and I thank you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Okay, continue watching. The video is not yet done, but I think I'm done with the commentary because yeah, I'm just left with joining the bodice and then putting in the zip, and then you'll see how the dress comes out. And yeah, enjoy your day.